No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off.
Thank you.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here.
Get off me, little niggas.
Always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for John Lewis. course. Thank you. You guys are the best, man.
No, appreciate you. Thanks for joining the couch with me and my brother. Our production staff is like the Avengers thing. They do a great job.
I mean, you got a serious.
And you are doing just that.
That's a big family session.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Sayin. Bringing the heat.
I threw that.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. All down, but they'll move
Pop his ass
the
next
sticks as
time.
he picks up the 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You know, the short passing game is
Upside his head.
for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Fires to the wideout. He's
Motherfucker.
open on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the
It's
hole.
good
The
tackle.
defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Owens. Quarterback adapting. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
The The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Watch this.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Yeah.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got the quick pass. Fights off a defender. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he takes it in for the score.
He needed the break because he was about to break his chest plate off.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll try the run. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Turning it on! Smashes ahead. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
You know, this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. We're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Throwing on the run.
Big boy.
Grabs a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
That is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators.
Got that time.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Going for 6.
Yes, sir.
Ohio State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
It click faster than that ball go.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Texas offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Shows him the stiff arm. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Owens. Finds his tight end. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Let him know we out there.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the 1st down. So when he can get up, when he has the strength to get back up, nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the 1st down. Single that thing for me and celebrate.
Getting faulty with
The
it.
offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Longhorns are on the move. The give on the counter. Got room to work.
Hey.
Right down the middle. He's at the touchdown, Texas. He broke away from the defense.
He just had to miss one person. They missed him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the ground with the back.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Buckeyes heading quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the
Pick them apart, baby. Pick them apart.
Chris, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking to throw.
I picked him apart all the way up the field. Picked the whole field apart, boy.
Great job of execution.
That was a hell of a drive. That was surgical right there.
Exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading into
7 plays, 84 yards. That was splitting difference.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun, the ground game. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And
all right, y'all. I had to stop that.
And almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him. And you better wrap up those legs and hold.
Going downfield
That's
for
me.
the big play.
Ooh!
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now on the option.
Dang good.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, looking to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield.
He had that jump. He had that. He had it. He had it and dropped it.
Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
He had that. Yeah, he had it. He stone cold had it. I think
will
he had
line
it.
up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a... Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that.
Oh,
Good
no.
luck. No holes anywhere.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Dropping back, it's Manning. Finds it back in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun,
Yeah, but he paid for that shit.
Getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. On the move.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back.
Deficit.
He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
They'll try the left side.
Guess what? It's about to be.
Hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Catch in the middle, it's Ward. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Plows through the defense. Just shedding tackles. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with a field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. Might be looking to run. Got out of trouble.
Yes.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Picked off. What a
Okay.
play to set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown Longhorns. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought,
Let me see that. Let me see how he did it. I ain't listening to you. I'm talking to myself. Let me see what he
These guys can
did.
play offense too. Now look at this. I
Let's
showed
see,
you I can
let
be
me-
a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
My man stumbled. That's what it was. Yeah, and that do matter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Talking
Ball
that
is coming
shit,
up
that's
to
what
the
they
40
get you.
after that penalty on the kickoff.
Let's make them take it, y'all.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Caught over the
Yeah.
middle, it's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Might be changing the route. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wide.
Bad throw. Oh my
A
God.
little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that is not where you want to miss.
That was
You do
scary.
not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all.
I had to push back. I had to push back. I had to go to a stronger man.
This guy, his second
You know what I'm
touchdown
saying?
of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Moore. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick strike complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground.
Good shit.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. I
That's a
stopped
nice
him
looking
though.
catch
I
on that
stopped him
play.
with
And I
it
know
though.
Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great
You just pressing
receivers
the
over
button.
the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Mm-hmm.
And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played
Uh-huh.
well.
Hit him with that
Man,
thumper.
nice second effort by
Hit
the
him with
back
that
to break
thumper.
a
Oh, I saw it
tackle.
hit with the
How about
right
those
leg.
defensive
Yep.
backs
I
willing to
saw
come
it.
up,
That's
stick
crazy.
their face in the fan, and make a
Right there.
tackle.
Boo.
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D
Hit him
linemen
with
and
the
linebackers
thumper.
getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Wants to fire on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got it
Oh
in the
my
middle.
God, he
It's
set
Washington.
him up. I wanted to hit his abdomen.
Quite
Ugh.
get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here.
What was that?
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Back to throw, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
That's caught. It's Moore. He breaks a tackle. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy.
Yeah, I ran all of them. Yeah.
Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives
I zig when I should have zagged.
a solid return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the
He got his
course of the
fourth
game.
pass, y'all.
Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Finished off by a guy known for catching passes, but he carried it into the end zone. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's got an open man. Slips one guy, just keeps moving.
Oh.
He's loose on the right. The tag. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that scoring drive. And they finish it with a flare, a 77-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Buys a little time with his feet. He's taking the deep shot. Makes a catch. He'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football. But when I do that, I give the running back space. And right there, you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Got it on the outside, it's Smith. And that defense is there to guide him out
That
of
shit
bounds
worked.
after a short gain.
Yeah.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Oh,
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
that pick,
Great job by the
and then
QB,
this
find
play.
the running back,
God
get in the
damn.
football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll leave it with him.
Oh, good fucking shoot.
So
Good
close to that end zone, he
shoot.
can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Oh,
When you run these
God,
counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive
I
linemen
gave this
pulling
game up
at
with
the
that
point of
fucking
attack,
play.
opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
What a
Hell
finish we
yeah.
have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead.
So enough.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah, you
And
can.
they'll send out the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be for the win.
Dang.
And it slips just inside that right upright. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
Big time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finding an escape route. There he goes.
Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up.
Lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched.
Oh.